in the meeting
Yeah,
because
okay.
I have some problems with my computer because I don't know. I think the speakers are broken or something,
Yeah.
so
Uh-huh.
I cannot hear the computer. So I'm
So
in the
use
cell
your
phone right
phone.
now.
Uh-huh.
I'm in the cell phone right now, but I'm gonna getting in the meeting uh in the computer too. So probably I will
Yes.
appear twice as
Okay.
two users
The thing is,
because
you have to appear.
yeah. So I can
Yes.
hear and I can talk through the cell phone, and now
Yeah.
I'm gonna work through the computer.
Okay. No matter if you appear twice or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to be is okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Who else? Uh-huh. It's you twice. Okay. Good. Okay. Today is our last session. So we're going to do at least we're going to do you read the model? Or you forget to read? It's 12:07. So how old are your students, Francisco?
Yeah. Tell me.
Your students. Tell me something about your students.
Oh well, as a new teacher, there are
Yeah.
some students who are always like a little bit trying to realize proving the
Yeah.
teacher to see how far they can go
Ah,
like
that's
so-
it is.
yeah, but it was okay. There were a
I
couple of
know,
students who
hey,
had like not a good attitude, but I talked to them and we'll see. We'll see.
but you put your rules immediately. Okay.
Yes, that's right.
Uh-huh. If you put your rules at the beginning, no problem. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, they will know. They will always do that. They will try to see how far they can go with the teacher, if it's an easygoing teacher or a difficult one, or there are gonna be
They too
rules that we have
smart.
to be
They too
careful.
smart because also my students do the same too,
Yeah,
and they're too
yeah,
small.
yeah.
Hi, teacher.
Ah, Noeli,
Briseida.
how do you say
It's
that?
Briseida. Yes.
Hey,
I'm
hello.
teacher. Right now, I'm in a meeting
Yeah,
about English curriculum
yeah.
in the Lycia Sherry. For that reason, I think I be out like 1 o'clock
Seminar started early in the morning.
and 8 a.m.
Eight.
8
Yes.
a.m. Yes.
And
Yes.
when you start? Days ago or just today?
It's today and for Saturday more.
Like a month. Oh my God. Okay. And you have time. It says one, so you can start at one.
Yes, I think like 1 o'clock p.m.
Uh-huh.
Um, we supposed to be out.
Okay. So you can listen.
Um, yes,
But if you want, you can turn it off meanwhile because you are ending.
yes.
Oh, I don't know what happened with Milagros. And I think it's Ana Laura. Ana Laura.
Teacher, I have a question
Yeah.
about the homework on the platform.
Yeah.
We have to upload the glossary screenshot
Yes,
in the
just like,
model.
yeah, from the Padlet.
But Padlet, sorry, Padlet, yes.
Yes.
Um, only this,
Yes,
or every homework or every opinion that
all the tasks.
all the tasks.
Yes, all of them. Do you have thematica number one, two, three, and four? Also, the last one is the final test. They uploaded already.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I'm waiting for Milagros and Anna, so I can wait 5 minutes more
Okay, teacher.
to
Thank
start.
you.
Okay. Okay, I have Noelia or Noeli and Dear Francisco.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, today we're going to see the element of a lesson planning. So, Francisco, you already read, Noeli? Vale.
Yes, I did.
Yes. And Noeli?
Yes.
Yes. So Briseida can speak. Briseidita. Okay. We're going to start the lesson. Okay, we have the element of lesson planning. So we have to start with in our lesson with the objective. What you can say about the objective of a lesson. We have a specific objective and we have general objective. To make it stay like clear, okay? What we can say about general objective, because it's not the same as specific objective and general objective.
Well, I would say that in the general objective, you write your objective uh, on what you want to achieve
Okay.
in a long term.
Okay. Excellent.
Like it could be if it's from a year,
Yeah.
like the school year, you have uh, that long term objective for the end of the year. That what you want to achieve with your students, what you want them to do uh, at the end of the year. And if it's like for a class, then the same, like what you want from them at the end of the
Mhm.
class. And the specific, it's what you want to get from there, from the students, or
Okay.
achieve with them in a short term time.
Also,
Like
the
like
objective,
being more
general
specific
objective is
to
more
what.
long, and the specific
Mhm.
can say straight to the point.
Yeah, like what you
Right.
want in a short term.
Yes, the one is long and the other one is short.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Excellent definition of that, huh? Noeli, what you can say?
I think that as I remember, the general objective, it explains like the main goal of the lesson, as Francisco said, like in a long term. And the specific
Mhm.
explains exactly what students will do, to show that what they learned, like in a clear and more detailed way.
That's it. Wow, excellent, people. Okay, nice. You really read. Okay, backward planning. What we can say about backward planning? Okay, pre-assessment then, or pre-activity. When you start a lesson, at the beginning of the lesson, what you can do?
We activate like the prior knowledge.
Yeah. Mhm. Very good. For example, Francisco, in the pre-reactive, you're supposed to be active.
Okay. What was the question? I'm sorry, I
In
didn't
the pre in the
catch.
pre-activity, okay,
Mhm.
she said that we have to be active there. What you can give an example of that active activity?
Mm, okay. Let's
At
see.
the beginning of the lesson, when you start a lesson,
Mm-hmm.
you can do
Okay.
many things there. Uh-huh.
Well, usually
She
at the
said
beginning
active.
of.
Uh-huh. She said that prior knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay, that
Yeah.
depends to the
Yeah.
student. So if
Because
we start a
usually
class,
start.
we end in a class. Uh-huh. Okay.
So at the beginning, I usually like start by greeting the students. That's not so active, I would say,
Uh-huh.
but according to the topic you have covered before, if you want to
Mm-hmm.
make like a review or something, you can have like uh, a warm up activity at the beginning, right
Yes,
there.
that's
So
it.
try
Uh-huh.
to, as she said, to activate the prior knowledge from the
What they
previous
know.
class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they can have it like refresh their knowledge and reinforce some other knowledge that is not very clear. You can do it in that way, like, and
Okay.
it could be like a
Depend on the
game.
lesson. Uh-huh.
It could be a game to
Mhm.
be very active, so they can start with energy and be eager uh, to get the new knowledge.
Okay, excellent. Hey, you said already motivation. What we can say about motivation in our classroom?
I think we can prepare like the atmosphere, um,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
because
Uh-huh.
most of the time they are like bored. And for example, in my case, I have some students that they don't like English, and they said, I don't like English, I don't know how to speak English. And I think motivation, it's a an important key, because we have to motivate them that we make mistakes, and with mistakes we can learn.
That's
So
it.
I
Is.
think it's very important
Mm-hmm.
in our classes.
You have to modeling for them all your expression. It's very important too. How do you feel? Okay. And Francisco?
I I think yeah, it's motivation. It's a very relevant key to success in a class. And sometimes to motivate
Make
them,
I love English.
yes, yes, and to make them love it, first of all, you
Uh,
have to uh, try not to be so strict about some things,
yes.
and sometimes also uh, what I try to do is give them purpose. For example, that they can the importance of English right now, of speaking English. Sometimes we
Yeah.
can use like examples. If you have any experiences about the using of the language, that how it has helped you before, like
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
traveled abroad to a country with a different language that is English or
Mm-hmm.
Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
and English can save you in that country, for example. So you and also using job examples and using
Mm-hmm.
some other things that they
Professional,
you-
huh?
yeah, you can ask them
Mm-hmm.
what they are interested in. Like for example, if they say like video games, you can start with that and you can say like, if you learn
Mm-hmm.
English, most of the games are in English, then you can
In
understand
English.
better and stuff like that. If you're interested in reading,
Also the name
there are
game in English.
so many books in English, so you give them purpose, so they can like um, think about it, uh, and
Reflect.
then they will try, or they will have a different view of what learning the language is.
Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. They say technique and sequencing. Technique and sequence. What do you can say about technique? You can say how we teach,
It's
the
the
way we do.
way in which we carry our
Uh-huh.
lessons. I think as a
Okay.
teacher, we have to
Mhm.
include, like, as we learned in the previous classes, we
Yeah.
have to include all the intelligences, because we have students that they learn through visuals, music, movement. So
Mhm.
we need to have like more than just one technique, and like standing in front of our classes and just talk and talk and talk, because we have different students, and I think it's difficult because we have to keep like improving our techniques. We need to
Mhm.
find more resources as teacher, because I think it's difficult. And nowadays we have the students that they don't, you can be like a clown in front of your class, and they are like, I don't like it, teacher. I'm, I'm not interested in this lesson. And I think we need to keep like um find different techniques. We need to keep in touch with different I don't know, as I mentioned before, resources,
Yeah.
um technology, innovation. So I yes.
Okay. That's just like an injection for them. Okay. That's why I said before the motivation is the best. And that's what Francisco said too. Okay, sequencing. This part is important too. How we develop our lesson plan. Okay. Francisco, you can say something about the sequencing of the lesson?
Yeah, sure. Um, sequence.
Okay. Sequence.
Mm, 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 mm. Uh, well, when we talk about planning, we have to think about techniques and sequencing for our classes. Like, I mean, when we talk about sequence, we
Uh-huh.
need to follow some steps. Like, for
Yes,
example,
excellent.
if we're
We
using
skip
any
one
topic.
step, what's going to happen?
Yes, like if we're teaching one topic, we should know how to sequence it, because you cannot
Yes.
start from at one point if you haven't covered something that it's like basic to get to that point. So you start by sequencing that, and
We can
uh,
get that.
mhm. So it's, and then you use the techniques to start
Uh-huh,
sequencing
uh-huh,
your
uh-huh.
content, to
Okay.
sequence your content, not just be like start at what point randomly, and
Yeah.
then you will see that there
Go
are
back to another
some
things
flaws.
and come back. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you will see that they will have flaws, and those flaws are because of that, because you haven't sequenced your content. So
yes.
so that's pretty much of it.
Okay. I I use a technique for sequencing. It's
Mm-hmm.
like that we say in Spanish, guión de clase.
Yeah,
It's a journal. That's why we start
the journal. Yeah.
2 weeks. Okay. Days ago, we was practicing journal. Do you see? You see the process of it?
Yes.
That's what we call guión de clases. When we do that, everything's supposed to be okay. Okay? Because this is a sequence, what you're going to work daily, every single day. I
And
write what
students,
you're
I'm
going to do.
sorry, and students notice when you have a sequence, when you have like an order, they
Yeah.
notice it. Yes,
When
they
you
notice.
organize yourself
Yes,
behind the classroom.
yes,
Uh-huh.
absolutely.
Really? That is true. That is true. When you're not, you're looking for this and looking for that. What happened? Oh my God. I have my guion or journal, okay? Francisco, do you use journal for your class?
Yes, I do. Because
Excellent.
sometimes,
Excellent.
yeah, and mostly not to be like, because I like having it right there when I'm in my class, right? But not like
Okay.
looking at it all the time, what you have to do, because you already know what you planned there. But
And why?
just
Before
as
when
we
you
were
enter
talking,
your
just to
uh-huh.
sequence, to have
When you
to know, like using keywords, to know in
uh-huh.
what order
Uh-huh.
you are going to teach each topic, or what you are going to do, in what order you are going to do it. It's just like take a quick look at it to see, this is next, this is next, this is next, I'm here. So
Okay.
you can start
So
sequencing
when
by that.
we so when we enter to our class, we have to read our journal. Yes or no?
We
We have to
should,
read it. Yes.
even though sometimes when we have our schedule, our timetable, it's like full.
Yeah.
You just leave
Extra
one
full.
classroom. Yeah, you just leave one classroom and get in another one immediately.
You have
So
to
it
run
can
to
just be like,
another one, just like
yeah,
me.
yes.
Yes,
If
I
you have
know
like
how
some
those
time off,
classes.
if you
Uh-huh.
have some time off between classes, between groups, I mean, then you can do it, right? But if you
Yeah.
are just jumping in and out from different classrooms, that's a bit difficult.
That
Yeah,
sound
but
like an
but
Vernon. Uh-huh.
definitely you have to do it at some point.
Okay. But we have to read it, okay, before we start class. Because everything come to your mind. Okay. And you can be more organized. Okay. The journal. Okay. It's very important. One friend of mine said, why you write so much? I have to write every single day what I already done. Okay. every class is not the same, it's different. Yes or no? Francisco?
Oh yes,
The
definitely.
groups, the group,
Yeah, the
they are
groups
not
are
the
different.
same.
Yeah, the groups
Teachers
are different, and even if you
are
have the same
different.
group, like if you have the same group like every single day, uh,
Uh-huh.
once you
Like
get there,
séptimo grado,
yeah,
every
like if I
single
go today and I do this and that, and you the following day you go to same group and you like
That's why we
do
have
the
to write
same,
them.
like
Maybe in group A and group B, they're not going to be the same. Okay? They're not going to respond
yeah,
and do the same activity the same. Some of
yeah,
them work more fastly, okay?
hmm,
And the other one might be more slowly to work and so on. Okay.
yeah, in the same level. I mean, like if
Uh-huh.
it's seventh grade, uh, like
Mhm.
you can have the same planning, like overall planning, but each
This is the point.
population is different. You will have different students, and they will respond differently. Like for example, if you have 7A and 7B, then 7A they will be like uh I don't know, like they will have more energy, they will have a higher level in general in
Maybe they feel more
talking
motivated.
about knowledge. And if you
Uh-huh.
go to the other group, you have the same topics to cover, but the group is, a little
They don't
shyer.
receive the information the same.
Yeah, or you have
They
like
receive the same information, but their reaction is not the same.
yes.
Okay. Okay. Application and evaluation. Our diagnostic tests, formative and summative. What you can say about it? In your diagnostic tests, what we can do there? A diagnostic one. If you saw the student for first time,
We can know like the level of our students through the
yeah.
diagnostic, what we need to bring forward, what we need to like
Mhm.
go more in depth. So I think through the diagnostic test, we can evaluate that part of our students.
And we can plan our lesson too. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, absolutely.
Yes.
We planned
Mhm.
um, from the diagnostic test.
Diagnostic test. Excellent. No matter the level, any level. Okay, formative. Okay, we do the diagnostic test. After that, we know about the students, what they need. So we're going to develop a formative test. For example, for a formative test,
Well, the formative tests,
mhm,
it's like the content you are going to teach them. Uh,
uh-huh,
all the activities you do about the topic, uh, to teach the students, uh,
okay,
like in the class, those are
uh-huh,
formative because
okay,
you are giving them the knowledge, you are using the techniques, you are using the activities
yeah,
to then get the knowledge. So that's formative.
okay, excellent. Noelia, you can say something about the formative?
Yes, the formative through the formative evaluation that sometimes it happens during the learning process, and
Mm-hmm.
it helps us as teacher to see how students are doing and the way that they can improve along the way.
Okay, very good. Summative. Not
Most of the time,
always you have the ponderation. Ah,
uh-huh.
Vernon. Mm-hmm.
So it happens. at the end of the lesson or at the end of the unit,
Uh-huh.
and it also shows that what students have learned overall.
Excellent. Mm. They could show us as a teacher and them as a students. Francisco, your summative tests.
All right. In the summative tests,
What?
we are going to evaluate
Uh-huh. Yeah.
with well, we know that in our summative test we have a number to
Yes.
evaluate
Yeah.
the knowledge, right? So
Yeah.
during through this, we're
We
going
saw it.
to evaluate, as I said before, to evaluate if they got the knowledge, how good they did with it, if they really uh,
Excellent.
achieved the main goal of the topic, like
Yes.
the objective. If you achieve the objective of your class, so you are going to evaluate through it, and well, we can have a grade, even though I'm not very like, I
Strict.
mean, yeah, I don't share the idea of having numbers to evaluate the
I am the
process.
same.
I agree
Yeah,
with
Mhm.
you. Yes,
because
Francis, I agree
because
with you.
that that
But we have
limit.
to do it, no?
Mhm. Because that
Uh-huh.
limits or condition
Yeah.
the student, because they are thinking about just a number, just a grade to pass through
Mhm.
the course. So
I wanna
if they
do
forget about it, if we will forget about it, then we'll have better results because they will focus only
yes,
on learning the language.
grade, only for the grade. Yeah, I know.
Mm.
They ask you, teacher, I want a good grade. I was, yeah, they ask and ask and ask. Oh my goodness. This is more important. You're learning. Okay, good. Marisol, you welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Marisol. Good afternoon, Marisol. Okay, babe. We have a lot of work today. Let's do smart review. Okay, I have a Kahoot here. Do you want to play Kahoot to review our lesson of today? Yeah, I know. Yes. Okay, class 4 también. Let me see. Okay, let me check. Wait. I hope it's this one. Okay. I have a lot of Kahoot there. Okay. Okay, do you can see the pin? Noelia. first one is Noelia. Okay. I have two, Francisco. Data sitting class. So we're going to start with Francisco and Noeli. Marisol. Let me see if this Okay, what is the purpose of a lesson objective? What is a lesson of the, okay. To describe a classroom rules, to state what student will learn, to give homework, or to entertain students. Okay, good. Excellent. The state of student will learn. Very good. Okay, let's see. Noelia on the top. Very good. Application. Okay, to rest, to end a class early, to skip content, to practice what they earn. Okay, good. Excellent, people. And Noelia and Francisco. Teaching method and strategy help teacher to confuse a student, deliver content effectively, to avoid planning, and to skip lesson. Wow, people. Good. Excellent. Sequencing means random order, no structure, logical order, activity. Very good. You're clear, people. Noel and Francisco. Perform stage. Practice and develop skill. Online listen. Practice, develop skill. Good. Excellent. Good. On the top, Noelia. Francisco. Francisco too. Okay, to begin in a stage include. That is Marisol's favorite phrases. Stage. Motivation and instruction. Okay, good. Excellent. Number 7, which is the motivation activity? Video question, report, silence, test. Okay, video question and stage start. There we go.
Video.
Video, yeah. Motivation is mainly used in the end of the lesson, homework, evaluation. Okay, the beginning of the lesson. There we go. The beginning, we have to start. Okay, Noeli. Excellent, Francisco also too. Pre-assessment, help teacher. Give final grade. No student prior knowledge. Excellent. Ta-ta. Okay, what is backward planning important? Why? Why it is important? To save time only, focuses on result first, or replace teaching. It focuses on result first. Okay. Seven. Okay, element. A good objective should be measurable and clear, very long, optional, and bad. Okay, measurable, very good. Last one is backward planning begin with. I think that is a repeated repetition. Okay, final learning goals. Oops. Let's see. Element of lesson planning. Number 3. Number 2, Francisco. The queen is Noeli. Okay, excellent, people. Good. Nice job. Okay, today we're going to start. Let me see if I can go to the platform. Do you want to do the lesson first, or you want to do the test, the final test? You can decide, okay? Or choose which one. Okay. The final test or the lesson plan. I'm going to show you something here. Okay, let me share with you. Let me see. Okay. Okay, your task for today is to have your name. Okay, sit here. Okay, do you can see? It says,
Yes,
okay.
yes, miss.
The first one is grammar translation method, Francisco. Audiolingual method is Marisol. Communicative language, I didn't put name there. Communicative language teaching, is Ana Laura. But she messing right now. Okay. Natural approach, Noeli. And task-based in language teaching is Briseiden. That's your task for today, and this is the format. Okay. Let me see if I. This is the format of the lesson. Let me see if they have. I think I have it here. Oh, we don't have them. We don't have it. I find. Let me. I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to close here and share. Okay, people, this is the format, okay? For the lesson for today. So, can see? Okay.
Yep.
The name of the facilitator, the ID, unit topic, date. It can be your name, okay? The name of the topic, your ID, and the day today, okay? The lesson objective, the content, vocabulary. Okay, the lesson structure can be the introductory activity, doing activity, closing, and only one evaluation. You can select which one. You can be diagnostic, formative, or summative. Okay, only one. And resources. Also reflection. Okay, and the materials. So you can select the level. Okay. Also, you have the method already. This page is on the model, okay? The last part of the model is there.
Good afternoon, Professor and classmates.
Anna, you're welcome.
Sorry for I'm late. I have a lot of problems with my internet connection.
Hey, you're not so late. Okay, let me show you something. Anna Laura, your task for today. Let me see if I can share. Ana Laura, do you can see my screen?
Yes,
Okay, I have here Ana Laura, Communicative Language Teaching, CLT, actually for your lesson. So you can select the grade or the level. Okay, the topic 2.
the topic 3.
Let me see the 3. Yes. This is the format, okay? This is in the model. The last page of the model, you can see the format of the lesson.
All right.
Okay, it's 12:54. Okay, we can start maybe because it's at 2:50, we're going to take a break. So, you can tell me if you take half an hour or an hour for your planning. Can use the ear more fastly. Francisco, everything is okay about the lesson? Noel?
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
Marisol? Marisol too?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Briseida also?
Yes, Professor.
Okay. So you can start, eh?
Professor, I need to create a lesson.
Yes. The name of your
Uh,
lesson is the method then. Let me see if
okay.
Marisol. Marisol is number 2, audiolingual method.
Okay. I need to choose the grade or the or level,
Yes,
the student.
the grade
Okay.
topic, the name of the method already you have it there. Also the format too.
Teacher, good afternoon. Chao, hasta luego. Una consulta. Yes, teacher, yes. Acabo de
You
salir
just
de la...
arrived?
Sí, yo soy Briseida, la que está hablando.
Okay.
Es que acabo de salir del seminario,
Ajá.
que
Voy,
veo
voy.
que
Voy, voy,
una...
voy. Voy, 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 voy. Ok, Briseida, déjame actualizarte. Ven aquí. Okay, Briseida, do you can see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you have to complete a lesson plan using, okay, which one? Number 5, task-based language teaching, the methodology, okay?
Okay.
TBL, okay. You can select the topic, also the level. You can use this format, okay? This format is in the model.
Sí, espérate. Yes, teacher, sorry.
Okay.
Ajá, the lesson objective.
Number 5,
Ajá, está.
task-based language teaching is yours.
Okay.
And you have to use this format for the lesson. And you can select the level
Okay.
and the topic. The topic.
Okay. It's only lesson objective.
No, it's a complete lesson.
Ajá.
Okay, let me show you something. I think I have it here. Wait a moment. Show you. Select. You see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. This is the first part. Okay. The
Okay.
name of the facilitator can be you, your ID, the unit and the topic, the date, lesson objective, the content, vocabulary. The lesson
Okay.
description can be introductory activity, doing activity, and the closing. And you can select here only one evaluation, can be diagnostic one, summative, or formative. Okay, only select one for your lesson. Also, you can put here your resources, also the safety consideration material, and also a smart reflection of your class. Okay,
Okay.
that's all.
And that's it.
That's all.
Uh, uh, how what is the time? Or how much?
Okay, can be at 2:15.
Oh my God, teacher.
You will have time for it?
Es que como acabo de salir de aquí de la escuela, acá donde estoy, acá en David, yo no tengo computadora, tengo que viajar hasta mi casa ahorita para
Good.
poder entonces hacer eso.
Mhm. Okay.
Estoy esperando a mi esposo. Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Aló, papi, hazme un favor. Solo necesitamos la foto del carro, ya puede ser de frente o a los lados. Mentira. Dice Gaby que ya mandó ese link hace días a Linier. Y no tiene ninguna foto del carro por ahí guardado. Si tienes alguna por ahí me la manda, pues mándaselo de una vez. Dice que todo está listo, nada más falta la foto del carro. Ajá, ok, pues. Okay, people, we're going to start. I can see Francisco. There you go.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm here.
Okay. I'm going to start grammar translation method. Okay. You can start, Francisco.
Okay, just let me open this. All right. Well, this is I have the grammar translation method. Here I have the topic, which is the simple past tense, the regular verbs especially. Uh, and the grade it's seventh grade, the level. The lesson objectives, the general objective is the students will understand and apply the simple past tense of regular verbs through translation and written exercises. The specific objectives identify regular verbs in the simple past tense, translate sentences from English to Spanish and vice versa, apply correct verb endings like ed inflection in written exercises, recognize the grammatical structure of simple past sentences. Those are the specific objectives. Then in the content, we have the definition of simple past tense, the structure, which is subject verb, of course, in the past form, and the complement. In the complement. Then we have the regular verbs ending in ed and the affirmative sentences in simple past. The vocabulary, I have some verbs here. We have worked, played, visited, watched, and cleaned. Then, then we have the lesson structure, which is we have the introductory activities. It will take 7 minutes, and the teacher greets students and writes 3 sentences on the board. For example, I play soccer. I played soccer yesterday, and she watched TV last night. Then the teacher explains the difference between the present and past tense, focusing on verb change. And the students will copy sentences and translate them into Spanish. In the evaluation and criteria, we have the students correctly translate sentences and the participation in identifying verb changes. So we can use not only the verbs I have in the vocabulary. Those were some examples or the main ones we're going to use, but you can have some other examples of regular verbs. Ex- uh, Focusing on
Hey,
the
excuse me, how
changes.
many verbs do you use?
Yeah.
How many
So,
verbs do you use?
how many verbs in the vocabulary?
Uh-huh.
I wrote only five, but you can
Uh-huh.
use a couple more, maybe two more,
I
or
eight. Eight.
hmm
That's
yeah,
it. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you
So
for that. Mhm.
okay, the during activities will take 25 minutes. I divided them uh, for each activity, the 25 minutes. So the activity number one, which is the explanation, will have the teacher explains the rule, add ed to regular verbs, provide examples and structure on the board, and students copy the notes. For this activity, the students complete notes accurately, and students
Mm-hmm.
identify verbs in examples.
Excellent.
That would take 8 minutes. Uh, we have to also consider that grammar translation method, it's very
Mm-hmm.
teacher centered mostly. Yeah.
Bilingual.
Yeah. So activity number two is
Yeah.
translation practice. It will take 10 minutes. The students translate sentences from English to Spanish. Like, for example, she cleaned her room, or they visited their grandparents. And then they will translate from Spanish to English. For example, él estudió mucho, or nosotros jugamos fútbol. So you have them translating. The
Okay.
evaluation or the criteria for this activity will be to correct the grammar and verb usage and accurate translation. Um, for activity number three, which is a written exercise, it will take 7 minutes. The students will complete sentences using correct past form. For example, I have some
Okay.
examples here. I, and we have the line or the
Mm-hmm.
blank. Then we have the verb in parentheses, play and basketball. So they have to use the form of the verb in the simple past, the one that is in parentheses.
Yeah,
And we
that's
have
the
another
page.
one,
Uh-huh.
we watch a movie. Yeah. So those are only two sentences as examples, but of course you will have more than two.
More. Yeah.
So the evaluation criteria is to the correct use of ed endings and proper sentence structure.
Summative or formative?
Uh, Summative.
Summative.
Yeah. Then we
Okay.
have the closing activities. It will take 8 minutes. We'll have a quick review in which the teacher asks students to give examples of past tense verbs. Uh, Remember, I told you I have five, but you can widen them to have probably 8 or 10
Yeah.
as you want. So,
Okay.
so you will ask them about those verbs. So students write 3 sentences in simple past and translate them into Spanish, and volunteers read their sentences aloud. The evaluation and criteria for this activity, the closing activity, it's to correct sentence formation and accurate translation, as well as participation. As the resources, I have the whiteboard and markers, a notebook and pencil, printed worksheet, which is optional because you can dictate the sentences or write them on the
Yes.
board. But if you want to save
Excellent.
some time, you can give them some printed worksheet. And
Mm-hmm.
even to give them extra practice,
Materials. Uh-huh.
yeah, if they finish quickly, then you can have some printed worksheet as support.
I like that part.
Yeah. So, and the grammar reference handouts, because in this part you should have give them something about grammar reference, and probably in the explanation you will give them
Mm-hmm.
hints and stuff like that. So when
Yeah.
they make notes, that's a grammar reference they will have. Um, for safety considerations and materials, to ensure students remain seated and organized during
Mm-hmm.
breaking activities, to keep the activity as much quiet as possible so they can focus on what they are doing. So use safe classroom materials, no sharp or hazardous objects if you are going to use them. maintain a respectful and inclusive environment during participation. And as a reflection, which is like the outcome, you can use questions for an outcome. So the students understand how to form the simple past tense. You can ask
Mm-hmm.
those questions to yourself, and from that point, you can organize if you need more activities, or if you need to reinforce some of the explanation, or give more examples and stuff like that. So were students able to translate sentences correctly? Which activity was most effective? What difficulties did students show? What adjustments should be made for future lessons? So that's my planning.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Well done. Wow. Good job. Okay. Francis. Okay, Francisco, thank you for your presentation.
You, it was a pleasure.
Always, always excellent. See if I can. S- Okay.
Professor, I send my lesson plan.
Okay. Auntie Marisol. Hi,
Yes, the
Marisol.
approach is
Okay, let me do
audiovisual.
for your presentation. No, okay. I want to look for it. Marisol Correa. The lingua method. Okay. So, oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, you can start, Marisol. The lingua method. Marisol. Marisol, do you can start? Marisol, hello. Okay, somebody else want to start? I don't know what happened with Marisol.
Yes, Professor, I'm ready. Ana Laura.
Now, Laura? No, let me look for yours. Noel, Ana Laura. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Mhm.
My lesson plan is for third grade. The topic is greetings and introductions in a
Uh-huh.
communicative language teaching approach. The lesson objective will be
Mm,
will be able to greet others using simple expressions. Students
uh-huh.
will introduce themselves using basic sentence. For example, their name and age. And the students will interact with classmates in short communicative exchange. The content is greetings. For example, hello, hi, good morning, good afternoon, bye. The introduction. Um, they can use some sentence like my name is, I am 7 years old, for example, and asking questions. Um, what is your name? How old are you? The vocabulary is hello, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening. I am, my name is, how are you? How old are you? The lesson structure, it will take 10 minutes. And the introductory activities, the teacher
Mhm.
with students and models simple greetings. Students can repeat greetings using gesture, short song, or chant about greetings. The evaluation criteria will be students participate actively, students repeat and recognize greetings correctly. Um, the during activities, it will take 20 minutes. And the first activity is pair work. Students ask and answer, what is your name? My name is, and they have to answer. In the activity two, it's a role play. Students practice short conversations. And the third activity is game find a friend. Students walk around asking classmates questions. The communicative language teaching focus in real communication and interaction. The evaluation criteria will be students communicate meaning even with a small mistakes. Students
Uh-huh.
use target expressions and interactions. And the last one is participation in pair group activity. For the closing activity, it will take 10 minutes. Um, the students introduce a partner to the class, quick review of vocabulary with flashcards, and the teacher give positive feedback. The evaluation criteria for this part is students can introduce themselves or others, and students recall key vocabulary and confidence in speaking. That's it. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, Ana Laura. Preciso y conciso. Well, yes.
In the illustration, you can see the introductory activities, during activities, closing activities.
Uh-huh.
It's only a illustration.
Excellent. Okay, Briseida, you're not yet. Um, Noeli?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. And look for your slide. System.
It's the yellow one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to present my lesson plan, which focuses on comparative and superlative adjectives. So this lesson is for ninth grade students. So my lesson is based on the natural approach, and I'm going to like briefly explain what is natural approach. So the main focus of this approach is communication and understanding rather than memorizing rules. So students will learn the language like in a more natural way, similar to how they learn the first language, which is by listening, interacting, and also using the language in meaningful situations. So the objective of this class is for students to understand and use comparative and superlative adjectives to describe and compare people, objects, and also they are going to compare places. So at the end of this lesson, my students should be able to produce simple sentences. For example, this book is more interesting than that one, or she is the tallest in this class. Mm, For the content of the lesson, I include the use of comparative forms such as er and more, also than, and superlative forms like est and the most. I also include a few common irregular forms like good, better, best, but the focus is mainly on understanding and using the structures, but in context, like not memorizing, just use the structure in context.
Okay.
Then I have the vocabulary. I also use common adjectives like tall, big, small, fast, slow, interesting, beautiful, because those are adjectives that the kid get familiar with. So these words are easy to apply, which also helps students focus on communication rather than memorization, as I mentioned before. So to
Okay.
begin with the introductory activity, I have a classroom comparison race. So in this activity, students will stand up. The teacher says some prompts like find someone taller than you, find something bigger than your notebook. So students will move and respond physically and also orally. For this activity, I have a diagnostic evaluation by observing if students already recognize adjectives or attempt to use comparative forms. So I have a checklist there. Next, during the lesson activity, I provide a brief explanation using simple examples and also visuals. So the goal here is to make the meaning clear without overwhelming my students with grammar rules, because like in regular classes, sometimes um, we also introduce like a lot of grammar structures.
Yes.
Oh, after that, students participate in pair and group activities like picture comparisons, and also have another activity, I guess, who game. So the objective of these activities is to encourage communication and practice the target language naturally. So during this activity, I carry out a formative evaluation by monitoring their participation, the use of vocabulary, and also I'm going to evaluate sentence structure in this activity as a formative. Finally, I have the closing activity, which is a short oral task where students would produce and they have to say two sentences using comparative adjectives and two superlative sentences. So the objective of this activity is to check their understanding and the ability to use the language independently. So I also have a checklist here, which is 25 points, and I evaluate that they produce at least one comparative sentence, one superlative sentence, the correct use of the structure, then the most the EST form of the superlative, that the sentence is understandable, and if the student demonstrates confidence when speaking. So for resources, I use images, flashcards, boards. I also have worksheets to support comprehension in case they want like to practice more. in terms of safety accommodations, I make sure that my students have enough space to move, because if they are comparing, they are like moving all the way of the classroom. For
Okay.
reflection, I will evaluate if my students were engaged, if they were able to communicate effectively, and also I will evaluate if the activities help them to achieve the objective. So this reflection will help me to improve my future lessons.
Very good. Excellent. Bravo. Well.
Thank you.
Okay. This is like a review for all of you. And Marisol?
Okay, Professor.
So, you ready, Marisol?
Yes, I
Yes.
think yes.
Okay, let me look for your test. Wait
Audiolingual
a moment.
methods.
I think I signed away. Let me see. Oh, oh, oh. This is yours. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead,
Okay.
Marisol.
Lesson plan and
Uh-huh.
activity 3, approach audiolingual method.
Mm-hmm.
Grade, the second grade, the topic I put the daily actions. The lesson objectives is a student will repeat and recognize the simple daily expressions in English.
Mm-hmm.
Improve the pronunciation through a repetition and drills. A student will respond automatically in vocabulary and content. I put the simple present tense and daily
Okay.
action. For example, the short question and answer the pattern and listen and repetition drills. In vocabulary, I put eat, play, read, write, sleep, and today, tomorrow. And the lesson structure in these parts, the time is at 10 minutes. Introductory
Yeah.
activities. The teacher will greet the student using simple English phrases. The teacher model the short sentence. I eat, I play, I read. The student repeat correctly and individually, really.
Yes.
In evaluation, in this part, evaluation criteria, a student repeat the word clearly. A student participate actively in repetition. The time, the 20 minutes. That during the activity, the teacher introduce a dialogue. The teacher, what do you do today? The student, I read, I play, I eat. A student repeat a dialogue several times. In my case, my student is the second grade right now. I always or every day I ask a question. Um, I say the word and then they
Great.
repeat. They repeat. Uh, the teacher, what do you do today? The student, I read, I play, I eat. A student repeat that dialogue. And evaluation. The correct repetition of sentence patterns. Ability to respond quickly without hesitation and time. 10 minutes. The closing activity, a student perform the dialogue in pair. Quick oral practice, teacher asks the random student question. Review of vocabulary. Um, include the equipment required for
Uh-huh.
class and or for the teacher. Preparation, flashcard, board and marker, printed worksheets, audio recording, optional. That saves the consideration materials, ensuring enough space for movement, activity. Use the save child-friendly materials, monitor student during pair work. In my reflection, were students able to repeat and respond correctly? The other question is, did the audiolingual method help improve pronunciation? In my opinion, this is a good for the children or the student.
Good method. Mhm.
Yes,
Okay.
can use a
Okay.
it's very important audiolingual method.
Excellent, Marisol. Good job.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Briseida, you're not ready yet.
No, teacher, I'm not ready yet.
Let's go to the final test. Let me look for it. Going to the platform. To the platform. The beat. Okay, let me see if I. Okay, people, remember you have to upload all your tasks, okay? See them here? The concept of the language, personal opinion. And also, I have a research method here and classroom objective and glossary. Also, the class journal. And here is your lesson plan. And you have to upload your lesson for today here, okay? And your final test. This is your final test. See if I can open it. Okay, try to open it, please. And you can start your test. Okay? Okay, you can start your test. Okay? Meanwhile, I'm waiting for Briseida. Finish. Miss Ray.
Ya, que trajo.
Say that you ready for your speech?
Yes, teacher. I think is the purple one, days of the week.
Okay. I'm gonna try it. Looking for it.
I
So,
think it one on the last
uh-huh.
one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I saw it. Okay, what is saying? Ready. Are
Okay.
you ready? See,
Yes.
um,
Okay, good
mhm.
afternoon, classmates and teacher. The topic about the journal class is days of the week. The facilitator, well, it's me, Brisela Quintero. Grades are great and duration 60 minutes, like a 2 hours in a regular class, in a regular class school. Okay, in the lesson objective, I have identify and name the day of the week in English. Ask and answer a simple question about days, like what day is today or what day was yesterday. Also, use the days of the week in a simple speaking task and content and days of the week to Monday to Sunday, simple question and answer, basic oral interaction. And in the vocabulary, I have Monday, the word of day of the week, and also
Mhm.
I add the word today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Um, in
The
the
lesson is
lesson,
for-
yeah, in the lesson structure, the first one, introductory activities, like 20 minutes. It's a greeting, short warm up. Maybe I introduce a little song
Mhm.
about the days of the week and mention it with I don't know, Saturday is so much fun, so much fun. Sunday, Monday, we start, and that's it, and go on. Um, and also, the teacher asks what day is today, use gesture and repetition. And the student it's like thinking about it on what day is today, or today is Monday, or maybe they can participate in Spanish, or also I don't exigente. Students listen to and repeat the days of the week using the song on the chart. And the second one is during activities. It's like 40 minutes. The previous task, it's 10 minutes. I introduce the vocabulary using flashcards on the board. Mm, Students repeat the pronunciation with me or after me. And teacher models simple sentences like today is Monday, tomorrow is Tuesday, and that task it's 20 minutes. Students work in pairs. Each pair receive a worksheet paper. The task is very simple. It's only create a simple weekly chart, and they can draw or write days of the week and put them in, for example, what day is today, and they just write today is um, I don't know what every day that they can just want to choose for everything. And also the other question is what day is tomorrow? And the post tags or after they all do this, the students present their chart orally with very simple sentence and from of the class, or maybe they shy and present to me and in private. I don't know. Maybe they can present in front of in front of their classmate or to me. And after that, well, I give feedback and corrects gently, obviously. Closing activities. Quick review game. Teacher says a day, students repeat or clap. And maybe if I say two clap for Monday and they clap, or three claps for Sunday and they clap. Also ask two or three students what day is today and what day was tomorrow. Is tomorrow. And
That sound like a new curriculum. Oh my
yes,
God.
teacher. Yes. I
You
practice.
put it you put it the lesson in action. Okay. Excellent for that. Okay.
In the evaluation criteria, I will observe participation, the correct use of vocabulary, and the ability to answer simple questions. The materials, the flashcards, and the whiteboard, the markers, the worksheets, pencils, date of the week song, and the teacher preparation. Oh well, I have to prepare the flashcards. Also print the worksheets and practice the song. And the considerations ensure students use materials and like scissors, pencil, the safely, and maintain an organized classroom space, and that's it. And well, they can have to to participate in pair work. And that's it. Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Bravo.
I'm
Okay.
so sorry to be late. There's a
Matter. No matter.
I don't know how to say tranque. Tranque en el semáforo. Oh,
You can say just like that.
okay. So I was sorry.
Coming in sight.
Sorry about it. Sorry about that.
Okay. Okay. That can happen to anyone.
Yes, teacher. Teacher, in the final test, okay, yeah. Ya me cargó, ya me
You
cargó.
saw it already?
Ya me cargó. Teacher, and
Mhm.
this is for before 4 p.m.
Yes, until 4 p.m.
What?
Until 4.
Okay, thank you.
And the test, you said the test or the class?
The final test, the final test.
Can be at 5, 5 or 6 o'clock. Okay.
Okay.
I close my eyes.
Teacher, I already finished.
Already finished?
Yes,
Laura?
yes, Laura, Ana
I said,
Laura.
okay, Laura. If you already finished, you can leave.
Teacher, I have a question in the platform. In all tasks, I only upload my screen capture to my Padlet. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yes, you have to.
No matter if I upload the same image in all in all tasks.
You have to select each one, okay?
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, Maya.
Teacher, I'm going to leave the session, but I would like to say something to you. It's a pleasure.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to work. It was a pleasure to work with you. I really love the way you teach us. and I'm really happy to to learn about this course. And thank you so much.
This was like a review. I know it's
Yes.
very helpful for you. Okay, thank you for that. Okay.
Bye, teacher and
Thank you.
classmates.
Bye.
A
God
pleasure.
stay live, okay? Take care of yourself. Thank you.
Hi, Miss. I already uploaded the final exam, the final test.
Excellent, Noeli. And your task, Noeli? You put on your assignment?
Yes, I have to upload all of the activities.
Okay.
Thank you.
Miss Anna, I'm done with the test. I already uploaded it.
Excellent. Let me
Yeah.
see. I'm going to refresh. Let me see here. Mhm. Okay, I can see Francisco.
Yeah, and I uploaded also the lesson plan we did today. I
Correct.
already have it
Excellent.
there. And
Excellent.
uh, I uploaded the captures from the Padlet activities,
Yes,
but
for each activity you can do it. Yeah.
yeah, since they are captures from the computer, they are not complete. They are like just the beginning of it, like
I
at
no
the top
matter
of the
because I
activity.
have the grade. I have the grade, so I only have to put the grade. Okay.
Okay, all right. That's why I was
I
going
have
to
the
ask you that.
already, so you only have to like for the evidence that you already done. Okay.
Okay, all right, all right. That
All
was
right.
the question. So I'm done. Thank you
Okay.
for your time, your patience, and all your knowledge you share with us. I really loved your class. It was a pleasure for me to be there. So
Thank
I
you
hope
for
to see you someday, and probably in another class, being
that.
your student again. So
Okay, good, good. God bless you.
God bless you
Okay, and
too.
bless you and bless your job. Okay, and everything should be okay in your work, your new job. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I
Okay.
really appreciate your words.
Okay.
So, bye
That's
bye.
good. Bye
See
bye.
you.
God save
Thank
you.
you.
Teacher.
Already say that?
Yes, I already upload the final test to the platform.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, Gina. Okay. Francisco Noel Briseida. Okay. Excellent, Briseida.
Okay, teacher, I have a question.
Tell
In the unidad temática número 2, I see a classroom objective.
no, a journal. It's supposed to be a journal.
Uh, um, so I have to screen the journal that I already
Yeah.
uploaded?
Yes.
Okay,
Because
and
you already finished two journals, so you can select one, okay? One of them and upload it there.
the unidad temática número 3, class journal.
Because it was two journal, remember? Last
Uh-huh.
week? Uh-huh.
Um, okay. It's only a screenshot.
Yes, because I have the grade already.
Okay, okay, thank you.
That is the evidence that you already finished all your tasks, so I only have to put the grade.
Okay, okay, I got it. Mhm. Teacher, and that's it?
Yeah, that's all. You can leave
Okay.
if you want to.
Okay, also, bye-bye,
Take a
teacher. God
break,
bless
baby. Take
you.
a
Thank you
break.
so
That's
much.
you're a hard worker, okay?
Oh, thank you, teacher. God bless you.
I
Thank you
know
for
what's
all
happening
your
right now. Meduca.com.
thank you for all your opinion, for your classes,
Thank you.
and your time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Take care of yourself.
Miss, I'm still uploading the screenshots of the activities on Padlet. So can I leave the room?
Yes, you can hear the room.
Okay.
Take care of yourself, Noeli. Good
Okay.
job, okay?
Thank you. Thanks for all the things that you did for us. Thank for your lessons, for your motivation, for your plays, your games. Thank you. Love it.
You love the game, okay.
Thank
Okay.
you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. See you.
See you.
Okay, Marisol, do you?
Prof- Professor, I am doing.
Okay, you're doing it. Okay.
Yes, because I don't have the computer, but
Uh-huh.
I develop.
But you're doing it at the phone. Uh-huh.
Yeah, the after I put in the computer, I
Okay.
waiting
And
my
you fulfill all
my
your
folks to.
tasks? You fulfill all your tasks? You upload it already?
No, ahorita no. No, todavía no estoy.
Okay, but you have to do it, okay?
Yes, teacher. I send today, okay?
Yes, today or tomorrow you
Okay.
can do it.
Okay. That's perfect. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you,
Thank
Professor.
you. Okay.
God bless you.
Okay, the same for you.
Bye.
Bye.